Needed that one. Our best player stepped up. Our best player stepped up. Um, and that's was great to see. Um, and but we need more from our bench. Um, and you win games at the end by getting stops and getting to the foul line. That's how you win games. We talked about it, and we did a good job with that. Wendell was terrific, closing out. And then Janai made some really big shots and some really big plays, had some big blocks. Just an incredible stat sheet. Um, Al, you know, did a lot of things help impact winning. Rebounded the ball, made some big shots. Had a good, pretty good assist turnover ratio, especially in the first half. He had 5 assists. I mean, just Jalen Williams, was solid. And we did a great job, from the foul line. You know, Ole Miss is a good team with a bad SEC record. It's a good basketball team. Matthew Morrell could play for anybody. Brakefield play for anybody. The kid Burns is a heck of an athlete. The young guards are pretty good. Kermit does a great job. You take that Ole Miss team, you put them in a good league, not a great league, and they're in a good SEC, not a great SEC, and they're in the middle of the league. But the last couple of years have been really, this league's been something else. Ole Miss is a rival too. We play them twice, and I think we beat them twice last year, beat them twice this year. So beating Ole Miss 4 times in a row, that's significant. Last thing I'll say is, it's hard to beat the team. It's hard to beat all the teams you're supposed to beat. And this team has come pretty close to that. Pretty close to that. So now let's see if we can somehow play better down the stretch and beat some of the best teams on our schedule.
Bruce, just to have a win where you guys kind of close out late, I know that's been a problem through some of the losses, but just how good does it feel to get a win where you guys close out?
Feels great. Get stops, get to the foul line. That's really key. And it feels good. I'm very happy for our best players. I'm very happy for that group because they stepped up.
Bruce, we talked yesterday about turnovers. I think there's about 5 or 6 of them for y'all when Ole Miss was making that run. What were they doing defensively?
We were not executing offensively. We were sloppy, and they were aggressive, and they jumped back in the game. We weren't setting good screens. Our timing was off. We were resting. We succumbed to fatigue, and that's how they got back in with those turnovers. It was our very, very poor, very lackadaisical offensive execution.
Bruce, Wendell said they're sick of losing. What does that mean to you just to finish out a game? Also, when the players are saying, hey, man, we're tired of this.
Do something about it. I'm glad they're tired of it, but they had to do something about it. We can't give up 17 offensive rebounds and get 21 defensive rebounds. So I'm glad he's sick and tired of losing. Do something about it.
Talk about the decision to foul up 3 and just how it paid off and how important that was.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, some do, some don't. I've always believed in it. But Wendell kept on going to line and doing what he needed to do. I thought we executed. Wendell made the foul with, whatever number. It was the right foul to give. I just wasn't going to give them a chance to, get off one and tie it up. So, and we did a pretty good job, with the exception of one bad bounce. We did a pretty good job rebounding the ball on a couple of missed free throws. I mean, obviously, Ole Miss helped us out by missing a few free throws, and we made them all.
Bruce, final 10 minutes, you really rode your starting lineup. Only made 1 substitution.
Say what again? I'm sorry.
Final 10 minutes, you only made 1 substitution. Pretty much had your closing group throughout the final 2 minutes. Is that something you can do throughout the end of the season?
I don't like to do it. Like I said earlier, I want the bench to play better so they don't have to do it.
Janai had 5 blocks in the last 10 minutes of the game, several rebounds, hit bags. Just how close was he on defense for you guys to get those stops y'all needed to win?
I don't know where they give a freshman of the year and a newcomer of the year. I think they might do both. I don't know. But it's hard to imagine there's a better newcomer than Janai in our league. And so he's your stat sheet stuffer. I'm on him pretty good, because but I've always been on my best players, always. I coach him hard. He stepped up, made plays at the end. Hey, I made a big 3, made a big 15-footer, called his number, and he delivered.
Any other questions? Anything?
Ole Miss has been a good offensive rebounding team all year. Was it anything in particular? And on the glass overall, they were pretty successful. What were they doing that was giving you?
I thought they're just their athleticism. I just thought Burns and, McKinnis had 4 offensive rebounds in 18 minutes. I mean, Robert Allen had 3 offensive rebounds. So they're athletic. They're strong, but Kentucky is bigger, stronger, and more athletic. So we're going to be up there and we're up against probably the best offensive rebound team in the league. And we rebound like we did tonight. We got beat by 40. Thanks.